Hey guys, welcome to the embodiment of platonic ham sandwich, where I can't eat you, but I can smell you. Food waste, we've all done it. You may not be proud of it, but one time or another, just like a Republican's morals, you threw that shit out the window and moved on with your pathetic life. So I did a little bit of research, and I feel like I found the unrivaled super titan of food waste that makes Joseph Stalin look like a soup kitchen. This disproportionate hamburger helper goes by the name of Topper Guild, and his whole shtick that has helped him amass 27.2 million people. 27.2 million followers. That's 2 times bigger than the Dominican Republic. Holy shit. Anyways, the World Hunger Boogeyman started posting on TikTok all the way back in October of 2019, which I personally consider the prime of TikTok. You see, TikTok is like a ripened fruit that you decided to pick up for the holidays just to take home, mutilate, and then set on your porch to rot. It's something I enjoy stealing from you for my own consumption. So Topper's whole thing is that he pours comedically large amounts of toppings on what we would call normal portions. And for some reason, reality is in a retrograde, which is making lizard people run the government, and people to think this kind of content's funny for some reason. But I can't think of a better way of showing you guys what this meatpacking plant is really doing without showing you.
Run up on your crew when you know they're gonna lose it. Shut your mouth, you nothing but a nuisance.
Okay, just a quick waffle. Perfect. Feed up! Mixed fruit! Powdered sugar! Perfect!
Every time I watch this clip, it boils my blood. He pours so much syrup, toppings, sugar, fruit, all on these waffles, just to grab the one with nothing on it. It completely ruins the bit for me. If you're gonna eat the damn thing, grab one with one on it. So that's Topper, your classic middle upper class, daddy's money disgruntled beef patio person. He has dozens, if not hundreds of videos like this. He uses the same exact formula, a somewhat normal portion to start off with, and then he completely violates the food like a music label does to its artist to take the most unsatisfying bite out of it. In the industry, we call this a Keemstar. Topper's content gets worse as you travel over to YouTube, which I didn't even think was possible. It's like if Mr. Beast and Morgs had a baby, and then allowed Sam Pepper to raise it. It's literal on earth for anyone over the age of 6, or anyone with just any conscious thought in their brain. I seriously do not understand how anyone could watch any of his content, but that's for like a whole nother video. But recently, the Cream Goblin has found himself in this kind of beef with the most
villainous, dastardly, low-life content creator.
Like the kind of thing that makes Mark Zuckerberg's AI detect fear. It's Candy Ken. Of course it's Candy Ken. You look at Topper, you look at Candy Ken, they're synonymous. They fit too perfect. It's weird. This beef is like Topper versus Topper, Candy Ken versus Candy Ken. It's not natural. So I've watched the majority of the bad ending timeline that Topper gives us, and it seems like it goes like this. Topper cheats on his girlfriend.
I can't believe you cheated on me and you have a baby!
No, babe, it's not what it looks like, I swear!
He gets kicked out.
Coley, my money!
Get out! Get out!
What are you doing? Coley!
Do not come back until you take a DNA test!
What? Coley, no! A DNA test? I can't do that!
They use the breakup as the most upfront music promo I have ever seen to date.
Coley, please let me back in. It's so cold out here.
The only way you're getting back into my house is if the music video you just posted hits 1 million views in 1 day!
Wait, what? No, Coley!
Please go to the link in my bio and watch the music video. I'm so cold.
And then Candy Ken pulls up and wants to fight Topper.
What's he has boxing gloves on?
What are you doing here?
Where's Topper guilty?
I kicked him out!
This just makes me so happy I grew up watching Hanna-Barbera cartoons and simping for Gwen on Total Drama Island, instead of watching this full-grown man hide in the bushes from the 6ix9ine of YouTube. So I know what you're thinking. Where's the beef? Where's the narrative of the story? This isn't about Candy Ken, right? Because if it was, or if it was just about a man dumping food on the table, it would be a bad video. So there I was, scrolling through Topper's TikTok, watching the absolute plethora of what he calls content, when I started to notice a weird trend. This dude I've never seen before, starts popping up on my For You page, starts popping up in his duets, and he's duetting them, but something wasn't right. This guy seemed to be a copycat a fraud. And imagine creativity, per se. He was the type of copycat that will get caught by the teacher because he copied from your test but accidentally wrote your name on his test. This absolute sustenance stalker has a pretty similar backstory to Topper. They both started in 2019 and both dump absolute loads. You see, I would make a joke about his name because I don't have any clue how to pronounce it, but he could just easily hit me back. I mean, come on, he could easily just call me a failed carrot toss, snapshot of the Civil War even, or even just an irate homeless elf on the shelf. And to be completely honest with you guys, my fragile little teensy tiny ego cannot take being completely curb stomped into the dirt, so I'm just gonna move on. Mr. Wasabi, the Topper Cat, the Hamburglar, whatever you want to call him, I really don't care. But either way, we cannot deny that there is a feud burning bright between these two Fissile Missile farmers. Me with Sil, he started copying Topper late 2021 with absolute hits like this.
Okay, just a quick waffle. Perfect. Syrup! Mixed fruit! Powdered sugar!
And surprisingly, it wasn't until December that Topper started responding and duetting with Sil for taking his content, which I find absolute mind-boggling. How do you see someone stealing your content actively and not think, I want to do this, I want to respond? For the clout alone? I would have been all over that. After doing some digging, I actually figured out that Mr. Wawa Man was a target of cancel culture all the way back in April for making a TikTok about
Girls on their periods.
which I can't find anywhere. But in response to the backlash, was still decided I'm gonna make the most unauthentic apology possible, something that makes Mr. Logan, Mr. Dead Boy Man, or Mini Lad look authentic. It's seriously that bad.
Another thing that I want to talk about in this video that I find super important is the fact that if I should remove that video or not. I've thought super long and hard about this, and I want you guys to know that I've seen all the comments with tens of thousands of likes. I've seen the duets. I've seen the posts on Twitter. I've seen everything. And I came to the conclusion that it's my gut feeling that I just should not remove that video.
This dude just wants the bag. He didn't marry the bag. He's kidnapping it and holding it for ransom at gunpoint. I seriously have not seen a better plan, a better genius mindset since the Emoji Movie. It's seriously that good. It's just completely, I mean, what? Okay, now that we know the two missing Infinity Stones from the World Hunger Gauntlet, I think it's about time we take a straight shot to their arteries and shoot it straight to their heart and figure out what's going on with this beef brawl and figure out why food waste equals internet fame. Hey guys, gals, and non-sentient beings, I want to take this quick moment to remind you guys to click that like button if you're enjoying this video. It really helps me with the content. And even leave a comment if you want to tell me your best angel cake recipes or how to kill RoboCop before he finds me and murders my family. Topper versus Wasil, a bigger matchup than Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. Food Dumper versus Food Dumper. We all want to know who's going to come out victorious and who's going to starve. Just like all my subscribers who are waiting for more IMCR content. It's not coming. First, I gotta be completely honest with you guys. Just like all my exes, I lied to you. I know, I'm sorry, but I wanted to get this straight with you guys before we keep on going. Wasil started posting food videos all the way in August of 2020. Well, Topper started posting in October of 2021. Making Topper the copycat. This is really important to the beef because there's arguments all throughout this video that scratch the surface, and I don't want you guys leaving this video ill-informed just over a little comedy, a little goof, a little silly, you know? So I first started seeing this beef on my For You page as Topper duetting Wasil and Wasil later duetting Topper, and from what I can tell, that is like the furthest from the truth. This low-carb, low-fat beef actually started all the way back on October 27th with just Wasil simply duetting Topper for copying his videos.
Bruh. Looks like Topper and his girlfriend were just so inspired by my content, so they went and remade half of my viral videos and marked them as their own. I mean, at this point, I was just gonna say I'll just share all my scripts with you guys, but it looks like y'all have it down to the T. I mean, even the captions! Damn!
And then this video, for some reason, spun into this huge variety of Topper and Wasil duetting each other, criticizing each other on these copy-paste food dumping videos that they did themselves.
Perfect!
Yeah, Topper, go ahead, bro. Just copy all of my content, because apparently that's all you're good at. Along with all of your other videos that are stolen from me, I recorded this video back in December of 2020. Literally every single one of your videos are unoriginal. All you do is steal content from other creators and credit it as your own. It's lame, it's corny, it's not funny, it's weird. And you doing that bad fict with the Arabic accent just isn't sitting right with me.
What a knee slapper! But anyway, just a little on there. Perfect!
One thing that I love is this beef is so obviously fake to the point that Topper commented on the original video saying he was inspired and loved his content. And at first, I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't sure if this was just Meat Whopper's way of covering all bases like a polyamorous STD-ridden baseball player. But I do truly believe that after this video, Mr. Wind-Up Toy and Mrs. Tabletop Tennis were playing into this beef for the audience to eat up, which is really genius when you think about it, because they know that their viewers are between the ages of 6 and 13, and they use that just to seal their content across all platforms. And like I said earlier in this video, it's a Morgz layout. Wild and crazy, lots of edits, lots of sound effects. Even for me, a 20-year-old, it sometimes catches my eye and completely tantalizes me more than I like to admit. And I can't even lie, it can be pretty funny. Like, don't get me wrong, what they're doing is stupid and wrong in a sense, but at the same time, it's pretty funny to watch two grown men duet each other, nitpicking about these food dumping videos just to do the same exact video like 1 or 2 days later. If you go to the comments, they're not even well received. They actually seem pretty fairly despised by the general populace at TikTok, which makes you think, how have they gotten so big? I honestly don't know, and it blows my mind. Topper, not so much, because Topper is known for riding other people's waves, fitting into a niche and making kid-friendly content, and for some reason was completely defined as the food dumper of TikTok, when in reality, Wasil was the culprit behind the shortages. Like, I know that we've all thought, I wonder why there's a 3-can limit on tuna, a 1-loaf limit on bread at my local grocery store. This is so unfair, and it's completely because of these SodaStream content creators.
Far away, we can make a change.
So this is where the video should have ended. I had a whole plan to interview Wasil. I even got in contact with his manager, but they sadly ghosted me shortly after getting everything set up. I've been working on this video script for about 3 weeks now, and as I'm wrapping everything up, everything decided to do a quick 360 and change on me. So I thought we'd take this quick little segment to figure out within this past week how Topper and Wasil's whole lives have been flipped upside down. Starting with Wasil, his content's actually made a decent switch around where he's now duetting his old videos and just making fun of them, tearing them apart.
Okay, it was unnecessary to make that video. It was just for fun. I was just having fun, that's it. Like, it was just for fun.
Which I'm really happy to see. It's a good revolution for Wasil's content because he's no longer dumping loads of food for the price of a quick laugh. And I know I've heard rumors saying he only uses expired food or some around those lines, and without confirmation from Wasil or his team, it's just not believable. If you guys really want to see how much he hates his old content and how much you wish he didn't do that, I highly recommend going to check out his newer TikToks. I feel like they completely encapsulate his change perfectly. The one thing that I want to ask Wasil if he ever sees this video is, how do you feel 10 seconds after that drop? Whatever that feeling is, didn't that not warrant you ever to want to do that again? I think that I'd do the video once, have to clean it up, and be like,
I cannot do this.
now, Topper, that's a whole different story. He's still dumping food, he's still Topper. I mean,
Brain exploration tool.
What's that? Oh my gosh! What are you doing? Stop it, Doctor!
That nerve works perfectly.
He's not a chicken! What's wrong with you?
I think that Topper's content would be perfect in a video on its own, so if you guys want to see that, leave a like or let me know in the comments, because Topper has a lot of content from the Candy Ken to whatever that clip was. But I want to take the second that I think it's really important that we look at Wasil and realize that he's just a human being that probably chased the bag just a little too hard for fame. And I think it's really important to remember that Wasil's a person. He doesn't deserve the hate. He's trying to fix what he did. He's growing just like everyone else. So there we have it. The pate taste of TikTok. Topper versus Wasil. Topper versus Topper. Wasil versus Wasil. Topper versus Candy Ken. Whatever, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you're not currently writing a 13-page essay about how much you hated this video and you never want to see me make content again. I'm not asking anyone to go hate on these guys. I think that they're genuinely just human beings just trying to get the bag, and they're doing their own thing, and as long as they're not hurting people, I see no problem with it. If you guys want more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And you can even share it with your friends, or even the old man that's hiding in your cabinets, planning to replace your family with his own. I really appreciate the support either way. So I know these videos are a lot different than what I normally do. It's a lot more fleshed out, a lot more mini mock documentary-ish. And my hope is to be able to put one of these out a month because they take a lot of time to do. So let me know if you are enjoying them. Make sure you show everyone from this video some love. I will see you guys in the next video where I skin Mark Ruffalo for the Communist Party. Peace.